everyone. We hope that you've been encouraged so far by this video series. Today, we're looking at another birth that happened before the birth of Jesus and how we can share in the joy of others. Luke 1:57 through 58 say this: When it was time for Elizabeth to have her baby, she gave birth to a son. Her neighbors and relatives heard that the Lord had shown her great mercy, and they shared her joy. The Bible says earlier in Luke chapter 1 that Zachariah and Elizabeth did not have any children because she was barren and they were both well along in years, which means that they were really old. But despite all of that, before an angel appeared to Joseph and Mary, the angel Gabriel appeared to Zachariah and told him that Elizabeth was going to give birth to a son and that they were to name him John. God chose to use a woman who could not get pregnant to have a little boy with a big purpose. You see, this John was born a few months before Jesus. He was John the Baptist, the very man whose purpose it was to pave the way for Jesus and his coming kingdom. At the same time that God was planning for the birth of his son on earth, he was planning the birth of a man who would go before Jesus and begin to prepare the world for him. Our God is so good, and his timing is so perfect. And he loves to use unlikely people in impossible situations to enact his will so that he gets the glory. And my favorite part of these two verses is that Elizabeth's neighbors and relatives heard that the Lord had done this, and they shared her joy. I want to encourage you today that despite whatever negative things may be going on around you, God is at work in big, miraculous ways, both in you and in those around you. So spend the next few weeks focusing on what God is doing and share the joy with those around you. It'll make for a much better Christmas season.